What is happening, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy, coming to you live, breaking down this upcoming 11-game NBA slate. We are being fed to the Wolves again. We had a good sample size yesterday of that huge 12-gamer, but we had a 2-gamer tonight. Now we're going right back to an 11 games. So I'm excited about it. We have a pretty good idea of what rotations will look like, but again, this is early in the season. That could be changing, but we have 11 gamer. Hit like one for me. Definitely subscribe to the YouTube channel as soon as y'all know, and let's break it down with the Pelicans. So Zion 9-2. Do you want to pay 9-2 for Zion? I'd much rather go elsewhere personally. There's still a lot of mouths to feed with Ingram, with McCollum, with Joval. I'd just rather go elsewhere. If you want to look at CJ McCollum at 7-3, that's not a bad price tag, but it is only point guard eligibility. That's the problem. Joval, he looked okay. Like I said, he looked good on the boards, of course. But 7,000, I kind of rather go elsewhere also. Herbert Jones, 4-4, not bad. Again, there's a lot of mouths to feed, though. I'm just kind of not looking at this team. But on the Charlotte side, that's somebody that I want to go to. Terry Rozier 7-7, still a great price tag. I'll take that price tag again all day. PJ Washington 6-9, not bad. Seeing good minutes. Gordon Hayward 5-8. The price tag is not bad for him either. Like I said, he looked good in 24 minutes. And then Kelly Oubre 5-6. I don't mind going to him. He looked good last game. And then the rest of the team, like I said, with LaMelo Ball still out, I'm going to get to some Terry Rozier. The Chicago Washington, the big status is Zach LaVine. Is he going to be out once again at 8-3? That's the thing. He was out last game. So I'm going to play it as if he's out again, I'm going to go right back to the well and DeMar DeRozan. This Washington team doesn't play defense. I want to go right back to the well and Nikolai Vucevic. This is a smash spot. Iowa 5-5 is too cheap also. I like a lot of this Bulls team against Washington. We know that points will be scored, and that's what I'm looking at. And then on the Washington side, Brad Beal 8-6. There's just not a lot of one on this Washington team. Denny Avidia is questionable, so if he's out, who's going to start in place of him? They could start Will Barton. They could. And if Will Barton starts at 4-9, I don't mind going to him. But Porzingis not really looking at. Bradley Beal not looking at. Much rather go elsewhere. I want a lot of this Chicago team. Spurs and Indiana, two banged up teams. Or not banged up, but you'll see on Indiana. On the Spurs side, though, Keldon Johnson, they probably priced these guys right. Keldon Johnson went from 5-3 to now 6-8. Jacob Poeltl was 5-7, and now 6-2. Trey Jones didn't look great at all last game. It kind of came alive the second half a little bit, but Trey Jones 4-9, I don't mind going to him. Socon started at 4-8. But with the prices now up, I'm not getting too much of this team. On the Indiana side, Miles Turner. What is going to happen with Miles Turner? We're expected to miss at least 1 week, so there's your answer. Jalen Smith is questionable. We need to watch the status of him. Right knee soreness. If Jalen Smith is out, I'm going to get to more of Terry Taylor. Terry Taylor would be somebody I would definitely want to be looking at. I'm going to get to some O'Shea Brissett at 3-4. But Chris Durante, what's going to happen with him with the nose? He exited the game. He looked awful. He looked awful last game before exiting the game. But Tyrese Halliburton 7-9. I don't mind the price tag. He's a do-it-all kind of guy. He's going to have to. Buddy Hield 6-4 is not bad. That's kind of where I'm going on this team. On the Boston side, we saw this Boston team already. Jaylen Brown at 8-2. You're giving me Jaylen Brown at 8-2. I'll take that price tag all day of the week. I'll take Jason Tatum at under 9K. I know this is the Heat, but hey, I still love the price tags. Al Horford was awful. He did not look good, but I think ownership is going to be down on him, and I don't mind this matchup. Brogdon 5-1 off the bench looked good also. I'll take him at 5-1. On the Heat side, Bam Adebayo. Raise your hand if you play Bam Adebayo and it went awful for you. Because I did. I played him. You had to play him at 6-4. Why not? Why wouldn't you play him at 6-4? But Bam Adebayo, I think ownership's going to be on him also. 7-1. It's not about price tag. Tyler Hero 6-3. I'm just kind of looking at Bam, and that's about it. Detroit and Knicks. On the Detroit side, Jaden Ivey looked good in his debut. 6-1. I don't mind the price tag for him. Jalen Duren looked good off the bench. If you want to go to him as a low on value, I don't mind that either. He posted a double, I believe. Kate Cunningham 7-5. I don't like the spot for him. I'm just kind of looking at Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren. I'm looking at the rookies mainly. On the Knicks, you know what's going to happen with the Knicks. They're going to get all the minutes they can handle. Isaiah Hartenstein in overtime. I mean, what exactly happened with Isaiah Hartenstein? He went off, but 4-7. I'm not following that chalk. I'm not really getting to much of this Knicks team, but I will be taking some shots on Julius Randle 84 and Jalen Brunson 6-8. Orlando and the Hawks. So on the Orlando side, Paul Banchero 7-4. Now the price tag did go up with Cole Anthony questionable. This is going to be a fast-paced game, so I could get to some shares of Wagner, some shares of Banchero. I'm not really getting to Wendell Carter against Capella. Sorry. Jalen Suggs, 6-1, kind of a low usage guy. I'm not really getting to him. On the Atlanta side, this is what I want to be in. They're going to be low owned because of the price tags, but I do like DeJounte Murray and I do like Trae Young. It's hard not to like him here in this matchup. John Collins is okay. Capella at 5.9 is on a bad price tag for him. Not really getting any of the bench guys. Toronto and Brooklyn. On the Toronto side, Siakam 8-1, good matchup for him. I like the spot. I like the spot for Van Vliet at 7-6. I like the spot for Scotty Barnes at 6-3. This team is somebody that I'm definitely going to take a peek at. I don't mind going to this team because look what happened when Brooklyn played last game. Tell me how that went. There's a bunch of points scored against them. So there's options here. They're cheap options in the mid-range. On the Brooklyn side, Ben Simmons did not do much last game at 6-5. I'm not really getting to him. KD, I'm not going to. I'd rather go elsewhere for a pay up, but I'd rather go elsewhere for Kyrie Irving. Claxton 5-5 is okay. If you want to look at him at the center spot, he's an option, but I kind of just rather go elsewhere. On the Utah side, this team, I just don't want any of it. I don't want any of this team. I want to be honest with y'all, so I'm just kind of crossing out this team and saying, no, I don't want it. Rudy Gobert, Karl Anthony Towns, Rudy Gobert looked good last game. I don't mind going to him at center spot. Jalen McDaniels is an option at 5-3. I kind of wish his price tag was lower, though, compared to being 5-3. But Anthony Edwards, D'Lo, if you get to them, you get to them. If you don't, you don't. This is the game I do want to target. On the Memphis side, Morant, 10-1, high-paced matchup. Lots of scoring is going to be done. I like this spot. I like Desmond Bane at 6-9. Dylan Brooks 5-7. If he's doubtful once again, there you go. I'm going to go to Alameda at 5-1. Conchar at 4-8. It's not a bad option either. On the Houston side, I love Jalen Green. I love Kevin Porter. Bruno Fernando, if he starts again, I mean, look what he did last game. He smashed. He looked great. Let's say 7 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 blocks, 21 minutes. I like the spot for him. Jabari Smith, 6,000. I don't mind going to him either. He looked good. So I'm liking a lot of this Houston team. I like a lot of this Memphis team. This is the game I'm targeting. I'm just going to go ahead and just lay it out there. On the Denver side, Jokic should be in line to play 11-2. Good spot for him. Smash spot for him. He's kind of the main guy I'm looking to. I'm not really getting to Jamal Murray or Aaron Gordon or MPJ. It's kind of Jokic to move on. On the Warriors side, are we going to get the conditioning news? I mean, are they okay to play over 30 minutes? You tell me. But Jeremiah Green 5-7, not a bad price tag. Jordan Poole is not a bad price tag at 6-2. Steph Curry, I'd rather pay up elsewhere. It's kind of what I'm looking at in the last game of the slate, Phoenix and Portland. On the Phoenix side, this is a good spot for Cam Johnson at 5,000. Once again, I'll go to him. But the rest of the guys, Ayton, 6-6 is not a bad price tag. You can go to him under 7K. Chris Paul, Devin Booker. I'd rather go elsewhere to pay up for studs. And on last but not least, on the Portland side, Nurkic was in foul trouble last game at 6-1. Simons 5-9 is not a bad price tag for him. And then again, Lillard, I'd rather pay for other studs. But that wraps up this 11-game slate for us guys, though. Thank you for tuning in. It was a great slate for us tonight. Have a good one, everybody.